Today in Canada, on the 16th of April, 2023, currently about 17, maybe 16 degrees right now. Light breeze is blowing. It's beautiful. I have my plants out for the day, and then I planted pansies a couple days ago, yesterday actually. They look good today, although this Dracaena and that spider, they move into the house at night because it could still be cold. So most of the plants will move back into either the gazebo or the house. But let's take a quick look. I've got my Timmy's. I like to sit here and eat peanuts because it's low carb and healthy for me. Although I'm trying to do more of a keto carnivore. I got these sheer curtains up. Yeah, but like I was saying, I was going to do more of a keto carnivore because just to mix it up. I think a carnivore diet is a superior diet. And I've done a lot of research on it, and people seem very healthy. But I don't know, I can't give up peanuts and maybe a couple salads here and there. Live on greens and meat and fat, animal fats. But look how cute those pansies look right there. I just got a few things out in the garden right now. This should come back. This will be a nice little bush that blooms white. And these are new snips that I made from the mother plant of that spider. And I got a spider down there too planted. We'll see. I planted him a couple days ago. He's been out here. We'll see what he does. I didn't even root him, but anyway, I hung those curtains, those dollar store curtains, on the inside of the mesh, right? And it gives it more privacy from the neighbors, right? The neighbors, they can't see now. You can't see into the gazebo in the daytime, but I can still see out. I know it was a bit windy. I put these cute towels on top just to keep the cushions cleaner because I eat out here. But yeah, so those are the sheer curtains from one of the dollar stores. I just clipped them up with clips. They come easy up, easy down. But I like it. I can see out, I can see the ponds, and it helps with the breeze too. With the two of them together, it makes it more cozier. But yeah, I got some plants out here. It's kind of like my little outdoor living room. It's comfortable to sit here. I want to get one of those little portable fires, like tabletop things they have at Canadian Tire, that make a fire with a canister, a propane, I think, a little one. They have little ones that will fit on top of the tabletop little burner to keep it cozier at night. I like to sit out there, but the ponds look really, really good. They couldn't look better. There's two of the little amigos, I call them, the amigos. They're just little fantail shabunkins. They're coming. And all the fish are doing well, except for the couple that I had a couple die in the old filtration system in the winter. I noticed they somehow got stuck on the lava rock when they wedged themselves in there. So I fixed the filter. The filter is totally different now. I used to have the Laguna pump with the crate it comes in, right? It comes with this crate to filter out the big stuff. And I used to have a mesh bag filled with lava rock, and you put the lava rock loosely on top of the Laguna pump with that little box it comes with to go in the water. But this is like the best thing I've ever come up with, and it's this tote here. There's I had an old tote. I drilled holes all around the side but not the bottom, because underneath there could be a place where fish could get stuck and then sucked in. This way there's nowhere. It's not pressed up against the sides of the wall. And I have so I placed the big pump right into the bottom of this tote, and then I covered it with lava rock. loosely, and then there's two 1-inch thick filter pads on top of that. And here's the old mesh bag. I kind of just wrapped it around because it's catching stuff too. I just wrapped it around here because there was a gap. I didn't want fish to get into the filter anymore. So there's no way they should be able to get in there. And then I'm going to just put a floating marsh, maybe of hyacinths, to cover it or something. I could even, was thinking I might make a floating marsh that I'll tether to the side here so it stays there and covers it all summer. Could have a floating grass marsh. Could make. People are making them on YouTube. But I got the succulents out. This I need to fluff up and dig nice and put some pansies, but for now I just put these succulents here. But it will be planted up. It'll look cute, like something like this for early spring. There's the free range rooster, and gotta pen him in. I don't know, if I had a hobby farm, I'd have free range chickens for sure. I just like that old silly rooster. But the water looks absolutely sparkly, clear. And what had happened was, too, about a week ago, I was going to shoot a video over Easter, but that was before that filter, and we were scooping stuff out of the bottom, and it just stirred up a mess of greenness. It was just horrible. I could hardly see the fish, and it was depressing. So I thought up this new filtration, that box there, and within a day it was all clear again. So you know what, it works really well. It's cheap, and I'll cover it with the plants in the summer. There is a lily there too that will partly cover it as well. Eventually the lily will get big and just take up that whole space as well. But the water just looks sparkly, and all the fish look healthy. And there's one of the black and orange koi, a couple of them down there, and below there's Bananas. He's an orange butterfly koi. He's smaller. So there's 3 black and orange koi, 1 butterfly koi. There's 3 large goldfish. There's 2 amigos and a little now white amigo. So actually there's 4 goldfish. There's one at the bottom, the red and white one at the very bottom. I want to add, I've got a couple fish in a 10-gallon tank that there was a baby that we accidentally somehow hatched. The others must have gotten sucked into the lava filter because I don't see any babies. But what had happened is I took a floating water hyacinth, and I had one of those water features here. It was like a half a whiskey barrel water feature with an old pump sitting here last summer, and I put the hyacinth in there, and in the fall there we noticed there was a baby fish in there, so must have come off the hyacinths. Yeah, the fish look good. They're coming up. They're sneaking off the bottom of the pond. They're looking really good. Should get my shadow out of the pond. There's that big beautiful butterfly koi. We call him Company. I don't think you guys have seen him. He came late last fall. A friend of mine brought over a fish she was giving away. I thought it was going to be a tiny goldfish, and she brought this humongous tub, and I'm thinking, why do you need that big tub for a little goldfish? And it turned out to be this quite big butterfly koi. So in this pond now, he's the biggest, although I have bigger fish in my old koi ponds. But no, they all look good. Everybody survived. Everybody's alive. And I fixed the, there was a piece of liner sticking out, and I covered it with that old piece of wood that was shaped that way, and it allows the water to flow there in the overflow, where there's a little basket I cut out to fit. Last year, still works good, keeps the big koi there from going down. It's like a water gate I made, but everything looks good. And the fish are doing good, except for those two that were stuck to the filter. They died. We noticed them when we cleaned out that lava rock mess there, but now they shouldn't be able to get in there. Like, no one's going to get in there. They can't get in on the sides or the top. There's a soft filter on top. There's no more crushing themselves in the lava rock up against the filter for the winter. So they should all be safe now. But yeah, that's a quick look today in on the 16th of April 2023, and about, I don't know, 17 degrees Fahrenheit or 17 Celsius right now. That'd be like 70 something Fahrenheit, in the low 70s. Everything's coming nice. Thanks for watching, everybody.